What up, what up, what up, what up? What it is, what it do. You know who it is. Who are you? Coach, put me in the game with the 22 twos. We here, back again. Another
Right,
quick
clean.
hitter. You gentlemen are some fine looking gentlemen. It's a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday.
Appreciate you.
Hey, yo.
No
I
Diddy,
can
no Diddy.
compliment-
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
I can compliment you
No
guys.
Diddy. No
I
Diddy.
can compliment you guys.
Diddy,
You're
no Diddy,
some
no
handsome
Diddy.
gentlemen. We're handsome looking young men.
No Diddy.
And notice
no
I
Diddy.
said young, even though some of us are old. Here we are, the 22
Never
twos.
surprised.
We here for another quick hitter. You know what I'm saying? You got the face screwed up. It's all good. You still look handsome. We handsome. All right. All right. We gonna get. we got your boy, Mr. Clark Kent, in the building. He took the Sharpay off, drinking his wine. All right. Remember the Sharpay from a couple?
That's a full beard, ladies and gentlemen. There's no
Yeah,
Beijing in there.
No
Sure,
Beijing.
exactly.
No
Beijing, baby.
Beijing.
Take it
We got
Pause.
my boy. We got my boy down in Texas. I know he got his Yankee hat on because
Texas,
he's feeling good. Because guess what? Open the season.
Hey,
Sleeping
where
in
my
the
broom at?
Astros. There we go.
Where my broom at? Where my broom at, man? Where my broom at, man?
in.
Where my broom
And you-
at, man?
And you know, you got us over here. It's just me and Smooth, you know what I'm saying? We just chilling. We just the calm ones in the group. And we
You know the vibes.
kind of here to kind of keep things in order. More so Smooth than myself, because I'm a disruptor. I got the high takes. But here we go. We're gonna kick it off. We're gonna get into it. No Diddy. And I'm turning
Say,
over to
yo,
Smooth.
Well, gentlemen, let's
Yo,
let's
this
get
one,
right
this
into
one,
it.
this one,
ain't
we're
going
gonna need
away.
a counter. This one, we're gonna need a counter at the bottom of the screen. How many times we pull that out? Pause. No Diddy. Ding.
Gentlemen, let's get right into it. We had an
No Diddy.
amazing Elite Eight Monday night matchups galore, heavy hitters on the women's side of the college bracket. We had Iowa going up against LSU, rematch of last year's championship game. Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. Of course, they played two different positions, but those were the headliners, and we followed that up. Paige Bueckers and USC, JuJu Watkins, heavy hitters. We've been waiting for this. We've been waiting for this for a long time, you know, and Maneuvers brought this up a couple sessions ago when we recorded. And, you know, we were talking about the regions and how they set it up, and maybe they could have set it up for a Final Four matchup. But the selection committee knew exactly what they were doing. This lined up perfectly for them. We got four juggernauts, four superstars going at it.
Control the Monday.
Listen, control the Monday, ratings off the charts. Sean, I'm gonna kick it to you first. Did the matchups live up to the hype? And talk to us about what you expected versus what you saw in both those matchups.
It was electric. You know what I mean? The matchup between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. You know, it was fireworks in the making, and you know, it lived up to everything that we expected. And Caitlin Clark came to play.
Yeah.
Three assists away from a triple double. What did she have? 37.
I think she had 41.
41, 12 assists.
41, 12, and 7, right?
7 rebounds, yeah.
Yeah, listen, man, she came the ball, and you know, you can see the clear disparity in talent, you know, when it came to them defending her on the perimeter. She basically did whatever she wanted.
And Liv tried, man. Liv tried.
She did her best.
We gonna get into that.
Yeah,
so here's the thing, right? You do see the disparity in talent. However, Coach Moki didn't help him. You're not gonna.
Why you got two French braids on her, man?
Yeah.
You could have put Flo J on her, right?
Exactly.
We saw the energy Flo J was playing with at the end of the game. She wasn't gonna stop her, but she had enough energy, and she had the footwork. She had the lateral movement to like make Caitlin work. That was one option. Another option, blitz her off the pick and roll, right? You could have get the ball out of her hands, make them play for her on the backside, and make them beat you. Make them beat you. You had that option. You also had the other option of chasing Caitlin around the pick and roll. Not only did you not blitz her, but you played drop coverage. How are you going to play drop coverage off Caitlin Clark, who her average 3-point shot is 26 feet away from the hoop? You can't do that.
I think another big mistake is that you got to force her right, because she wants to pull up to the left. Like that's what she wants. That's what she wants to get her jump shot off at when she's going left. When you force her right, she's driving. She's driving, and I think that's where you force her into the strength of your defense in, Angel Reese down there, and she played really good defense up until, the little mishap where she kind of hurt her ankle and she wasn't kind of like fully into it.
Yeah, she wasn't really moving as fast. Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that was another key mistake.
Yeah,
shouldn't have had two first braids on her.
I think ball denial was key too, because Iowa did an excellent job of making sure that she didn't get it in her sweet spot in the low post, and the ankle injury obviously did not help. Yeah. But she outside of that, she played a great game. 20 rebounds. For 14, what was it? 14 points off the bench.
Let's be honest, though. Let's be honest. For those, I
17.
Hope everyone watched the game. Let's be completely honest. LSU lost that game themselves. They missed so many point blank layups in the paint.
They did.
Crazy.
It was ridiculous. It was like, what the heck?
So it didn't help. They didn't help because when Iowa ratcheted up the defense in the fourth quarter, LSU were forced to take a lot of contested jumpers. Like they didn't want to take it, but they ended up getting down in the shot clock. Yeah, and then they had no choice. Iowa, made their defense so that LSU took the shot that Iowa wanted them to take. We even seen Angel Reese forced to take a couple mid ranges. Yeah, of course she can hit them if she's wide open, but you really want her under the basket, getting the putbacks, getting the layups, going up against the shorter defenders. But that didn't happen. Team defense.
Yeah.
Ball denial was immaculate.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah, you gotta hand it.
But I mean, I will say this though. Just watching the game, I was like, God damn, it's hard to defend her.
No, it's really is.
It is.
It's almost like.
Don't say almost. Just say it. I know.
No. It's almost.
She's like that.
Let me say it. No, she's like that. But it's almost like she should be playing with a men's ball.
I'm sure she can.
I'm sure she can and be just as effective. But I feel like her playing with the women's ball, man, it's like
it's almost not
too
fair,
easy.
right?
It's too easy. It's too easy. So it's like, damn. So her playing in the big three, if she were to take that offer, which she probably won't. Like that would be something I would pay to see, because then she'd be playing with a men's ball, and I honestly and truly think the way that she knows how to manipulate and get to her spot, I think she'd still get off. Like,
So how do you think that she would fare in the big three? Because I think that the big three is straight prison ball.
Yeah,
like the physicality.
It's rough, man. It's not
but she's shifty, man. You see her like
shades of Steph Curry and
you can't really. I'm looking at them, and they're playing foul defense. They're basically fouling her every time she touches the ball, and she's still creating space to get off. It's crazy. I
mean, the push off against the Haley Van Lith ain't gonna be like the same push off against.
But no, not even the push off. Just her ball handling and the way that there's things that she does, and it's like, damn, she did that perfectly just to create that 1 or 2 inches that she needed to get her shot off. So
any daylight,
So and that's all she needs.
Well, I said we all watching on the college stage. You know what I mean? So when she gets to the end, like the WNBA, and she's playing against people that are seasoned vets, like, will it be the same? I think she's great. I think the whole gist of this conversation is how she has been a part of this, this women's college basketball, like serious revitalization and like promoting the game. You know what I'm saying? I think that's something we can't take away from her. So, I would say, look, let's see. She's doing it now. Looks fantastic now. But to the next level, when you got seasoned vets, let's see how she does against that competition in a couple of years.
She's still gonna be elite.
It will translate immediately. Her game's gonna translate immediately.
She's still gonna be elite. Look at Sabrina.
Her shooting ability alone.
Look at
shooting
Sabrina.
Going to translate.
We've seen that over and over.
Look at the nearest, closest example in 20 years is Sabrina.
And that's
look at Sabrina came into the league and it was like plug and play. Like, okay, like she,
Look at Taurasi.
Yeah, she's still doing it.
Yeah.
Speaking of UConn, Taurasi.
Speaking of UConn, right after that matchup, Paige Bueckers, reminding everyone why she's here and who she is. She is.
That's my number one.
Yeah.
By the way, whenever Paige Bueckers has played in her college career, she hasn't missed the Final Four. Let that sink in. She has not missed the Final Four. Like, that says something.
Yeah.
And listen, that's gonna be isn't that what a time, right? What a time. Yeah. Paige Bueckers, Caitlin Clark. I mean, Caitlin Clark is going number one. I know
because
Paige
of
is yours.
Paige is number one. I mean, I'll get to it later when we talk about the game, but it was a great game because JuJu.
Let's jump into it right now because
JuJu.
Listen, we saw some things. JuJu's body control at age 19 is crazy.
Is she 19?
No one rushes her.
No one.
She is playing her game regardless of what's going on around her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's her speed, her game. And the thing that I think that bothered me about her game last night was that she didn't say, "Yo, give me the ball, let me get us there."
Yeah.
And I think that's where I saw that the only bit of immaturity in her game is like, you're the one.
But she's the passer. You saw that. You know what I mean? She loves setting up her teammates, man. You saw that in that game.
But she's the scorer too.
Yeah.
But I give her rope because we all tend to forget that she's a motherfucking freshman.
She's a freshman.
Yeah.
Okay. This young woman is a freshman on the precipice of being the best college player going into next season.
Yeah.
I mean,
and like you guys just touched on
between her and Paige.
Her shooting ability, her ability to finish at the cup, her footwork. She plays like
she scores on all three levels.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
she literally has the entire package already. Like
already.
I feel like at this point, like going into next season, it's just gonna be like refining her tools and just sharpening up the edges. Like her,
exactly.
I was literally at a loss for words. Like at some of the moves I seen last night, like tween heavy,
the Euro,
tween pull up, the Euros, the tween pull up from the angle from the free throw line is money. Like, and no one's stopping it. Like no one. Yeah. And it's just like, it's really impressive to see her with that much control at this age and just like essentially being unstoppable.
Yeah.
To you guys' point, she's not my bad maneuvers. She's not rushed. You know what I'm saying? She's deliberate. I think I said that last night. Is that she's deliberate in her movements and she knows what she wants to do. And you can see certain stuff as a freshman. She tests moves on the court to see what players will go for. And she's like, oh, okay. I know you're going to go for the hezzy. I know that you're going to go for the in between, so I can fake right, go left, and then hit you with the Euro and get to the basket and finish through contact. Stuff like that. It's like that's the mark of a special player at a young age that can transcend in year 2, year 3, if she is going to make it past year 3. So I don't know. I think she's an amazing player.
I do have to say, you say you give her rope. I don't think there's any rope to give her. I think everything is there. I said the only bit of immaturity is that she didn't take over towards the end.
Right.
There's in terms of her game, I think we're all kind of saying the same thing.
Yeah.
It's there. It's just about upping it. It's about getting better than what we see. I do have the one pushback that I have is like, okay, Paige may come back next year. Angel Reese is a different situation. Yeah. She's not the same type of player.
Yeah.
Like JuJu's coming back.
She's not in the same stratosphere.
No, JuJu's coming back.
Yeah.
We're talking about the women's game, and we would be remiss if we're talking about next year and we're not putting Hannah Hidalgo in that group.
Oh,
with those ladies.
Yeah.
Listen,
Hannah Hidalgo
we started the discussion based on the Elite 8 matchups, but Hannah Hidalgo is a dog. And shout out Martin Sori's colleague, a good friend of mine, my brother on Basketball Society. Y'all can check them out as well. But he's known Hannah. He's trained her since high school. So I've been following Hannah's story for a while now. And to see her go into Notre Dame as a freshman and dominate the way, like, I knew she would put in work, but I didn't expect this. Leading the nation in steals, leading the team in scoring, like pretty much just doing it all over the floor. And we talk about Paige, we talk about JuJu. Hannah's like yay high, right? Like she's not amongst the trees, but she's not 6 foot, but she'll finish amongst the trees, right? And it's really impressive.
She finishes at the cup, and there's times like, man, that's special.
She's a dog. Yeah. She's a dog. Getting back to that Elite 8 matchup and talking a little bit more about the victor, Paige, man. Like I was trying to think of who her NBA or WNBA comp would be, and she has like no wasted movement, no wasted effort. It's so like buttery, like one dribble pull up, splash. If the shot's there, I'm gonna take it. If the shot's not there, I'm off of it. It might be Kawhi.
I was gonna say WNBA comparison. I'd lean Sue Bird in terms of her ability to see the floor and know when to turn on the offense, to hit the button for offense.
And that's the beautiful thing about her, yo. You hit it right on the head. Like pause. No Diddy. Is that
no Diddy?
No Diddy.
She knows when to turn on that button for offense.
The next gear.
She and I think that's the beautiful thing is that she allows her teammates to get off. And that's how, especially with a depleted roster, like having, they had the freshman come in last night and she hit some big shot. I don't know her name with the Afro puff.
Yeah, Edwards was big too.
But
Aaliyah Edwards played great.
Aaliyah.
There's confidence that they get from Paige, deferring to them in the moments when she can. But then when she has to, she's gonna come down and she's gonna score 6, 8, 10 in a row. It's like nothing you can do about it.
Like she did in the third quarter.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, 28, 10, and 6. And it didn't even look like she broke a sweat.
Pause.
Amazing stuff, but switching gears a little bit to the men's side.
I do want to say one more thing before we switch off for the ladies. It's gonna be a controversial. I don't want to get into a big discussion. I'm still picking Paige before Caitlin Clark. That's just me.
That is the hot take of the night.